Yo, 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 yo! We're back in the house. That was a sweet day at work. That was short and sweet. That's how I like it. How I like it, baby. Done like dinner. Back for some more. So we're galaxy hopping until the kid wakes up. Woo! Let's do our shout outs. We got DJ Tag on the turntables right now. DJ Tag 209. Go check out DJ Tag. We got Sir Gadget. Sir Gadget's rocking Elite Dangerous. He's got a little wing going. It's going good over there. Lost Gameplays. Let's do an Albion Online. Who else we got? That's everybody. But we, folks, we got some stuff to do. We got things to do, people to see, places to go. Hey, yo. Get a little bit better tunes going. Okay, this is alright. Very spacey. Yeah. So we are on our first serious explorer mission, man. We're out mapping the galaxy. Ooh. Mapping the whole fucking galaxy. Maybe not the whole thing. As much as we can do. Where were we here? Oops. I think we're about halfway through mapping this system. Yeah. I know. Way out there. I know, we're way out there. How far did I get? I have mapped this planet. I have mapped this planet. Class 3, Class 2. I think I was on the... You have not yet mapped this planet. Okay, I think I was on this one here, yeah. Let's go. Let's do this. And, yeah, it should be an interesting journey. We're going to, oh, wait a minute, that's not right. Oh, that's the next sector. What the heck? Where's the star I'm looking for? Did I not bookmark it? Or whatever? I thought I put a marker on it. Hey. Hey, you. What the heck, eh? There we go. Yeah, so we're off mapping the galaxies, man. We got a couple passenger missions that are kind of in line with, what's it called? SAG-A. So we're heading out that direction, and we might, we'll be stopping probably a few hops outside. Well, maybe, I don't know, a few hops, but probably 20 hops outside SAG-A, so we might stop in there, check that out. Should be fun. Should be fun. Hey, Extreme One, what's going on, man? 7. How's your day going? I had a sweet, short night at work. I love it. Gotta love it. All right, on man. Very nice, very nice. Did you take the doggo? It was a border collie. He said, yeah, they usually need a lot of exercise. This guy. Smart dogs, though. Those are some of the smartest dogs around. Border collies. But, oh man, that was good. We got in and out of there in like 3.5 hours or something. And the boss is a good man, and he will still pay us till 8. So, well, the only thing that makes that job worthwhile, actually. Ah, okay, I get you. I'm amazed that more animals aren't stressed out by that stuff. You know what I mean? It's definitely not natural. It's like I was in the pet store the other day and a huge lineup, and the lady had her dog in the pet store, and everybody in line's got masks. You can see the dog looking at everybody, all weirded out. Like, what's going on? They looked at people, you know, they looked at the face a lot to read people. So he looked awfully confused. Poor guy. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Especially if he's a farm dog, yeah. They're used to kind of doing their own thing a little more, being a little more independent, right? And having lots of space to roam around and stuff, and not all that noise, you know, and stuff, yeah. Some dogs, though, too. Like, we had a dog, and she was a good dog. It was a Irish Keeshond and a German Shepherd cross. And, you know, it was nice dog and everything, but it was not made for the city. We finally ended up giving her to a friend, like actually not like jokingly, like, oh, shipped her off to the farm, like put her down, but actually gave her to a friend who had a farm, and she spent her remaining about 5-6 years out there, happy as a pig in poo, happy as a pig in shit. So, but she was always like that, really skittish around people and nervous around cars and stuff, and always just seemed a little like, you know, worried look in her eye. You feel bad. Probes away. Yeah, yeah. Well, you can say if they're not used to it, boy. Yeah. To this side here. But yeah, that can always be tough, man, if you're not used to all that. I like my dad's got a bulldog, one of the newer kind of bulldogs that they're trying to make him less, you know, not quite so stocky, but he's a little more like rangy, and you know, but still full on bulldog, right? And for sure he's got the attitude, and he'll do that where it's like mid walk, he'll just suddenly decide, he's like, I'm just lying down, and you just basically have to wait till he decides to get up and move again. It's like, you lazy bugger. But yeah, nobody gives a sad look like a dog, eh? Head down, just, oh, life's so hard. Yeah. Wow, I went way further out than I thought I was. Oops. Oh, last planet to scan in this system, and then we're off to the next one. Hey, right on. Oh, right on. Stayed mounted. Right on. Good stuff. That was a nice little setup you had there, man. I like that. Very nice. Yeah, you should watch for, because V-Power is getting his flight stick today. So I told him make sure he pop some pictures into the Discord. And oh, what the hell? Yeah, I'm turning the stream on. I thought I was already on. What am I doing? Sorry. Hey, there we go. That's better. Turn the Salamanders are sound asleep, so we'll turn the Salamander cam off for the moment. Thanks, man. Got off work early, was excited to get back on and keep grinding. I was like, I've done that a few times though, where you have pro Twitch moves. Pro streamer. I said, well, the only one I haven't done so far is the falling asleep at the computer. But it'll happen eventually. You'll pop on, I'll just be spinning into a sun like... Shh. I'm not particularly good at the scanning with these probes. I'm still getting the a routine down, especially for the bigger plants. Small plants are easy. Anything that's like 7 probes or less or whatever, even 9, it's easy. When you get these ones that are 19, 20 plus probes, little tricky. But these new probes are with the bigger scanning range are definitely helping. I like it. Added agate. But yeah, we are heading out into the boonies. Oh, for God's sakes, give me a break. 1%. Get out of here. Stupid thing. Maybe right there. Come on. Big probing, big prizes. big probing. No. Maybe that's not something I should be asking for. Especially not in a space game. There we go. But yeah, I'm excited for Repower. I'm excited to see how his setup looks there with his new flight stick, and very, very cool. Okay, well that was everything in this sector. We are off to C38. Where are we? Oh, right. Next up. What do we got? Anything interesting? Birch. Yeah, I don't know if he got it quite yet, or I think I can't remember what he said how much longer he had, but he either has it and he might be playing with it right now, to be honest with you. But I haven't heard from him yet. Hang on, let me check the Discord here. Oh, I'm in the wrong. No, I'm in the wrong chat as always. Good job, me. And oh, there he actually just there's a picture in the chat there. I didn't even notice it. Cables are a mess, but look at there it is. That's actually pretty nice looking little setup to look at that joystick. I like that. Very cool. Well, and don't worry about it, Vpar. That's how my cables look all the time. that's a clean cable setup for me. But yeah, no, that's awesome. Right on, man. So he's probably just tweaking her out then. Oh yeah, for jump systems, I'm scanning. Scanny scan. Big scanny scans. Hello, cat. Hello, orange cat. How are you doing today? Stuff. What do we got? Probably not too much, but that's okay. Might be a terraformable. We'll see. But yeah, that was sweet, man. That was a good day of work. Short, sweet, in and out. I like the boss. Usually, if we're done early, boss asks us to do a couple of extra things, and then we have no excuse. It's no big deal. we're doing more than our fair share, I don't know, and still getting out there early. And but for some reason today, he told us, he was like, no, just get your stuff done and then hit the road. And so this other this other guy, we usually stop and help him with his little bit of stuff, gave us the dirtiest looks as we were walking out today. He had like nothing to do. I mean, he did not need our help, but he looked very upset that we weren't staying to help him. I was like, sorry, man. Baby mom has bailed on parenting duties for the last 2 weeks. I've had zero time to do anything, so I'm getting home early. I kind of figured too. With those guys, sometimes I don't even want to help them. These guys, because it's like I feel like I'm just stealing their hours, right? Because if I was them, I'd be trying to milk those jobs out. The hours are thin around work right now. I'd be trying to milk those jobs out for every hour I could get. No, I'm good. I don't need help. I'll just slowly putz along here. Nothing here really worth checking out. And rough. What's exciting is you move into where the massive star cluster towards the middle there. It gets so busy. Well, I'm in warehousing now. I did about 10 years in like business management, retail sales for like liquor stores, and then construction, like PPE sales, industrial clothing sales. And then I did another 10 years of construction doing like concrete stuff. It was concrete batchman. And along with that, I learned that, I was driving skid steers and loaders and all kinds of crazy stuff. Turning lots of wrenches. Yeah. And, but then when I became a single parent, that job was great. That construction job was great. I mean, it's half the reason I'm still surviving, to be honest with you, because I was getting good money there, like $40 an hour. And lots of overtime, lots of double time, you know what I mean? I missed those paychecks. But it was like, doubles every day, 6 days a week. And then when I became a single parent, I don't know. It was like I could have kept the job, but then I'd be paying like half of what I made to have somebody else raise my kid. And I was like, I don't know. So I found this warehousing job where we are, the boss is pretty good. And as long as we get the work done, he really doesn't care. Literally, if we can get the work done in 2 hours, as long as all the work is done and a little extra, he always throws a little extra at us. He lets us get out of there, and he still pays us for 8. So it's a good situation for me right now. I try not to abuse it too much. We try to make sure we really get everything done. You know what I mean, before we take off out of there. And but there's lots of days, man, where I'm out of there 4 or 5 hours, and I'm still getting paid for 8. So, and especially that I'm a single dad, that's like a fucking lifesaver. That is. A little bit extra sleep, time to do things that I need, so get on the stream, everything, right? So, yeah. So, not my dream job, but it's got its perks, eh? Fortunately, too, it's really just me and one other guy as the team, on our kind of team, our side of things, and he's a good guy, too. So, we get along pretty well. Another gamer and RPG guy, and, it's a good guy. Alright, what do we got? Shout out to my man Connor. It's cracking, buddy. He's got himself a new whip. Got the family whip. He's got the minivan with all the doors that open automatically. Back just pops open all by itself, closes by itself, all that kind of stuff. And then I even noticed, I was like, hey, did you notice he's got limo lights along the top of the roof there in the inside? I was like, you got limo lights in this thing. I was like, where's the champagne, baby? Nice. I'm going to have to go get a new whip at some point. I really don't want to do that. I'm living in a mild state of denial for a day or two about the fact that my car got completely destroyed. Sorry, what do you mean? Sorry, new discoveries? I'm not sure I follow the other one, sorry. Was it something I said? I'm so out of it right now, like, what? Dun, dun, dun. Oh yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, I'm looking for. I kind of have a little system for the things I'm actually kind of trying to map. But yeah, definitely anything that hasn't been mapped before is worth it. And oh, you may be talking. You may be talking about a system back here. Hang on a second. Or are you talking in this system? You know, I didn't even think I popped out that last system. I didn't even check. I just looked for terraformables and stuff, and didn't see any, and I bounced out. But yeah, some of those might have been worth scanning actually. When I think about it, since that's what we're out here doing, what the hell? Eh? Slap our name on something. I get it, or is it blocked? Nah, it's blocked. Oh yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, right on. Yeah, well, I'll definitely. I said I kind of have like a little list of things that I'm kind of looking for, and I don't know. I'm even forcing myself to go scan because I know the Type 2 gas giants are worth a little bit of money if you scan them and stuff, but they're such a pain in the ass. So I'm looking for any worlds that have life, can support life, you know, all that kind of stuff. Seems to be the way to go. Let's see here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, look at a whole bunch of these here. No first discovered, no first mapped, nothing. Well, not for long, baby. Not for long. Uh, it's already been mapped and discovered, but hell, I might as well. It's right there. What the heck? Because yeah, you get that first map bonus, first discovered bonus, and then if you can, I said the best ones is like if you can find a system that's got some money planets in it, and the whole system hasn't been mapped or discovered yet, and you can get all that. There's 4 different bonuses you can stack on top of each other. You can actually make that pay pretty quick. And these little planets usually take all of about 2 seconds to scan. Love it. It's nice. I love it. Ooh, excuse me. Love these. I'm like a crazy ginger ale fan. I've always loved ginger ale. Canada Dry, baby. Schweppes is okay, but I love the Canada Dry. And I found this some sort of energy drink that's like a ginger ale energy drink. I love it. Num num num. Probably killing me, but whatever. Let me go like. Bingo. Easy peasy. Next. But yeah, thanks for looking out there. Good looking out, Extreme One. Thank you. Good looking out. Today should be an alright day. You know, on the one hand, it's like a pain in the ass and the baby mama bails on the kid. Mostly, it's because I feel bad for the kid. But that being said, it just means more time for me with my kid. That doesn't bother me at all. I love spending time with my kid. So, yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, I think you're kind of on opposite schedule from me, buddy. It sounds like you're ahead of me, so on hours there. So, do what you got to do, man. I appreciate stopping in and saying hi, and I appreciate good looking out there. I appreciate that. I might not notice otherwise. I might just bounce. Not scan these. It's silly o'clock, everybody. Yeah, I hear you. Oops, I got right past it. I went right past it. Mine's the old cat, man. That cat is... On the one hand, he kind of knows all the rules, and he kind of, you know what I mean? It's not like he doesn't get into that much trouble, but man, when he wants something, fuck, is he relentless now. It's no... Doesn't even try. He used to try. He at least try to be cute about it or something. Now it's like he just comes up and starts biting my ankles or something. I'm like, hey, little rat. Yeah. And yeah, especially when you're trying to sleep. Ugh. But yeah, right on, man. Yeah, go get some rest, buddy. Appreciate you stopping in. Appreciate the lurk. Yeah. Yeah, well, I got the young one, and he's like more affectionate, but he's full of piss and vinegar all the time. He's flying around my house like a maniac. Yeah. Oh, that's good, yeah. I really noticed it was a few years ago, they put a city ban on the outdoor cats where I live. And boy, oh boy, are there ever a lot of like squirrels, small birds, rabbits, and like little pheasant grouse type thing have all moved into the city now. because there's no cats out there killing them all. I think I read somewhere cats kill like a couple hundred things. They're like 100 animals a day or something, or 100 animals a week or something crazy like that. It's like, holy man, savages. But then the downside to that is now, so we don't have the cats roaming the neighborhoods now, but now guess who's coming into the city looking for all the fucking rabbits and all the other little animals is the coyotes. They're playing these wrecking their flower plots, especially due to the... So yeah, well, yeah, anyways. People who complain about animals doing animal stuff, I always confuses me, you know. Like, your cat pooped in my garden. It's like, well, he's a cat. I'm not sure what to tell you. That's what they do, you know. Yeah, he's a cat. Yeah. Hey, buddy, how you doing? How you feeling? It's up to our moderator, Cosmic Buddy. Oh, right on. I appreciate you stopping in while you're dealing with all that. Yeah, it's something I don't have to. I got, well, literally, right now I'm actually looking at, in about the next month or so, I got to get the kids signed up for kindergarten, and man, it's so hard to decide how I want to go about all that. So I'm enjoying my last little period of not having to like. It'll be on the one. It'll be nice. I mean, it'll be a place I can take her and get a few hours for myself every day. That's not so bad. But at the same time, I don't know. Makes me nervous. Am I becoming that parent? I guess I am. I'm becoming kind of clingy. Ready, 25. Yeah, exactly, yeah. I'm always up anyway, so it's like, whatever. And now, well, actually, yeah, I might have a chance to get some rest. Plus, she's my daughter's only child, right? And I worry about that. I try to keep her socialized, and, she's got some friends and stuff, but it's hard with all the COVID and whatever. As you know, it's like, Christ almighty, you can't do anything. Yeah, Extreme Wind's got all that long behind him. Lucky. But you probably got any grandkids though. You might have kids that you got kids worrying about their kids. Yeah, it just. Yeah. I'm hearing a lot of complaints about the online schooling. I said, fortunately, my daughter's, I'm going to do kindergartens. I think I'm just going to start with the half days, you know what I mean, or whatever. And so see how that goes. And all that is still in school right now, I guess. Like, they're not doing that online. I don't know how they, so, oh well. Yeah, that's what my dad and my mom say too. It's like they get to enjoy all the good side of the kids, and then as soon as they get, it's like, okay, well, time for you guys to go. Or there's as soon as there's a poopy diaper or something, oh, pass it back to me. It's like, but hey, they deserve it. What the hell? They've earned it. They had to raise me and my brothers. That's they've earned it. Somehow we all survived, so good lord. But yeah, that's the main thing for me. I'm a little nervous because my kid, she's very sweet. She's really, but I'm almost like maybe a little too sweet. You know what I mean? I'm worried the other kids she might be a little naive, because she hasn't had a lot of time around other kids. And she's a really genuine little thing, Doesn't not duplicitous at all, so. I remember, man, even in kindergarten, the kids were already, if I was like that too, I was a little too honest or straight, and the kids were already all savvy and weird. And I don't know, this is weird. So, I worry. But I guess that's because I'm a parent, whatever. Yeah, right on. Lurk away there, Extreme. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate the lurk. 2 for a week, and then she slept for 2 hours. There you go. Alright. Oh, this is cool. We are getting first discovery on some planets here. Look at this. None of these little bodies have been mapped or discovered yet, so they're gonna, once we turn them in, it'll say, except this one, I guess. One of these has been first discovered by Mr. Bow Wow. But once we turn all these in, all these little planets should say first discovered by me. We're putting our stamp on the universe. As I've said before, shameless self-promotion. If I could, I'd have a big billboard on every planet that had my stream title on it. Hey, buddy, I meant to ask. You said something the other day, and I kind of missed it in the. There's so much chat and stuff going on. I was trying to keep track of, but something about the Discord. Something being out of order in the Discord or something. I said the channel's starting to actually. We're picking up steam here. So if you notice anything that you think just needs to be changed, or I should be getting on top of, we've got our good friend Sir Gadget too. We're going to stream school with Sir Gadget this Saturday. So if there's anything you'd like to see going on the stream, you know what I mean? Fire me PM me or anything like that. You know, anytime. Just fire me a message, Because I felt like you were trying to tell me something about the Discord and I didn't quite get it. Discord's pretty simple at the moment. I'm really only just learning about Discord too, so there you go. But yeah, that should be fun. I'm looking forward to Saturday. Stream's cool. Can learn how to spice up the stream a little bit. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, but you know, as moderator, if anything ever occurs to me, never feel. I don't know. We might pick up a couple other moderators here. I got a couple other people that I'm considering modding up, just so that you guys don't have none of you feel obligated to, you know, hang around. You know, I stream at such a random schedule. But yeah, if you see anything or any, you know, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. You get me. Because we are creeping up on affiliation every single day. We get a little bit closer, and I mean a little bit, like going up about 0.01 a day, but it's getting there. Like another couple weeks tops, and we should hit affiliate, and then all kinds of things open up. Holy moly! Yeah, you know. Well, and I kind of want to. I don't want any of you mods to feel like you're obligated. That's the word I'm looking for. Don't want you to feel obligated. You know, I really appreciate when you're hanging out and you stop by and everything, and you know, if you're here and you see people being dumbasses, feel free to exercise your moderator, you know, whatever. But flex your moderator badge on them, but don't. But yeah, I just don't want anybody to feel like obligated, you know. And my schedule's so random. But as it stands, you are still the only moderator for the channel. There you go. Well, you and I guess Nightbot, but Nightbot's already gotten people complaining about it. I think I've got it set now where it shouldn't be too much of a hassle, but yeah, it was very aggressive at first. But yeah, if you've never checked out, yeah, what's going on, White Buff? How you doing, man? But yeah, Bunny, if you've never seen Sir Gadget stream, he's got a fun stream. He's got all the little bells and whistles, so we're gonna go pick up some tricks off him here. Very, very good guy, very friendly. Yeah, I know, it's too much. Oh, you know what I'm getting at. I said I just don't want anybody to take it too seriously. We're just having fun over here. But how's White Buff doing today? Staying out of trouble? Getting into trouble? Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, okay, yeah, right on. Well, thanks for stopping in, buddy. Have a good one. Stay out of trouble. Or getting into trouble, whatever, you know. whatever floats your boat. But be safe. There you go. That's what I'm trying to say. Be safe. You and the little one. All right, look at this. I'm surprised nobody's mapped any of these. Nobody's scanned none of this stuff. Wow. First discoveries. Woohoo. Yeah. Oh, the Karens. Fucking Christ. Alright, take care, everybody. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, God forbid that Karen sees you without a mask. She'll fucking call the COVID police on you. Or whatever. Like, my thing is this. It's like, okay, so somebody, I'm not going to call any names, but somebody I know who's a little bit older was saying that they were all mad because some guy, and they described essentially a very typical guy where I live, a hardworking construction guy, right? And who probably, and she was like, oh, I was in lineup and he had no mask on and he was standing too close to me and she was making all these things like, oh, I should have farted on him or I should have like spit on him and all this. I was like, are you hearing yourself? You should have spit on the guy? Like, how about you? I bet you $20 the guy just worked a double. He's exhausted. He's trying to get some food so he can go home and die. Drink a beer and die. He's probably not thinking about you or trying to be, not being a dick at all. I bet you $20 if you just turned to him and said, hey man, I'm a little nervous about COVID. Do you mind taking a step back or, whatever? He would have just been like, oh yeah, cool. But you spit on him and fart on the guy? I was like, no. Fuck, society's fucked enough already. Like, as I said, this is a machine. The gears are barely functioning on this machine as it is. Let's throw some more sand in there, eh? This is a good idea. Fuck. So it's like, on the one hand, I try to be understanding. I get it. People are nervous. People are scared, worried, whatever. Okay, fine. I'm not trying to make anybody feel any worse about anything. At the same time, like, fuck me. Let's be nice to each other, eh? Fuck. Don't be crazy. You savage. White Buff, you're banned from my channel. No, it's all good, man. I feel you. I don't know, man. I'm trying to be cooperative. I'm not trying to cause any issues, but at the same time, yeah, most of the time I go to a little convenience store near my place. I stop there in the middle of the night. The guy in there never gets mad if I walk. He's just like, I always walk in. I'm like, oh, I forgot my mask. He's like, whatever. It's just two of us in there or whatever. But I said I try. I wear my mask at work and anywhere else I go. Mask up my daughter everywhere we go and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's a pain. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Bitter old hag or something. Alright, anyway, yeah, you take care, buddy. Don't take no shit from those Karens. I guess I'm just not, I'm not big on extremist behavior of any kind, like, I don't, one way or the other. Just chill out. Usually the answer is somewhere in the middle. The right answer is almost invariably somewhere down the middle. So, chill out. And all of a sudden, bang, 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 COVID police! Kicking my door. You guys just hear me get dragged away. I've seen some videos, man, here in Canada. I mean, we're a little, we're socio-capitalist or whatever the hell we are. But I saw some videos out of French Canada. People ratting out their neighbors, and then for having one person more than they're supposed to over at a party, and then the cops show up and and go full on riot squad kicking in the door for dragging out some poor old guy. And it's like, holy Christ, guys, take it easy. And pardon me, but fuck whoever and whatever neighbor ratted that, for one extra person over whatever the limit was. Good Lord. Anyways. Yeah, I know. We barely even know what the hell we are. Mutts. Muddled up. Bunch of mutts. No, I said people come here and they get very confused sometimes, especially You know, it's very different too. Like I'm Eastern Canada. I've been all over one side of Canada to the other, and Eastern Canada to Western Canada is very different. Exactly. French Canada is completely different from anywhere else in Canada. I mean, Christ, you go to Montreal, and it's so different. And yeah, so it's a big country. A lot of different. You go to Newfoundland. I mean, that's like a whole other culture. You know what I mean? The Newfies. I used to fucking love those guys when I ran the liquor stores. Right, they love to drink, and they were a lot of the regulars, guys who were out moved out from Newfoundland to where I am for work and whatever else. And yeah, they were good guys. It was super friendly and never understood half what they were saying. Ah, you bet your fucking master man, man, you know, man. And you're like, yeah, fucking A. But they're always smiling, laughing. There you go. But yeah, it's a weird country. And then I mean, even one side or the other, everywhere you go, it's a big country, right? So America was like that too. I've been from one side to America to the other, man. I fucking took the bus, from Canada all the way to Texas. Literally one side of America to the other. I've done that a couple times. 6 days on the bus. Yeah, it was interesting to get to see from the bus station at every town, the classiest spot at every town. But yeah. It was interesting. Definitely an experience, I tell you what. And definitely gave me some, I said living down in Texas and stuff, gave me some insight into the differences between Americans and Canadians. You know what I mean? Like, the thing I only really remembered the most about coming back was literally as soon as we crossed the border. I do remember that there was a very distinct and obvious sense of like, not calmness, but just like my anxiety. I don't know if that was just because I was home or whatever, but it was just like there's a sort of a tension level in America that's just there all the time, quietly in the air all the time, you know? And that's not here in Canada. You know, for the most part, it's just not there. So I definitely noticed that's like my shoulders just suddenly dropped as soon as I crossed the border. And I noticed that I had returned compared to your average Canadian driver, I had returned an incredibly aggressive driver. I had left a normal average Canadian driver, and I had returned an aggressive maniac American driver. So there you go. Turn signals, what? Yeah, I don't know what it was exactly. It was just there's just a sort of a tension in the air, you know what I mean? It's not even a bad thing. It's kind of exciting, right? Like you go to places like New York, and it's like you really feel it in a real exciting way. Chicago was like that. I felt like too. There was a real energy, and you know, but it also was it also was a little bit nuts, you know, like yeah. But also I think that's population maybe too, like you know, like much smaller population here. Houston was so crazy. Living in Houston, 6.5 million people when I was living there. It's probably bigger now. I mean, it was 6.5 million or something when I was living there, and I was like, that's a lot of people, man. I remember I never understood the term concrete jungle until I was in Houston, and I was on top of a high-rise, like apartment building on the roof. We were up there having a puff, and I looked out across, and I could not see from horizon to horizon. It was just cityscape. Not a patch of green. It was just concrete and buildings from one horizon to the other. I'd never seen anything like that. It's hard to find stuff like that in Canada. You know what I mean? Like even in the big cities here, they're green. There's trees everywhere. You know. Didn't realize my own city is like a little valley forest village. Yeah, very interesting. That's definitely why it's worth moving around a little bit. It gives you some perspective on things, you know. Yeah. I don't know, man. Too many anything in one place seems to be an issue. Seems like, you know, I'm definitely a little more right-leaning, I guess. My thing is, like, be as liberal as you can be. While, yeah, cities are bad. They're not, well, their science is proving cities are not really good for us. It's like, it causes all kinds of health problems, weird stuff living in cities, so. But I always say, I try to be as liberal and relaxed and laid back about stuff as I can be while still not being an idiot, you know? Like, not being just harebrained and, like, living in a fantasy world. It's really not that difficult a balance to achieve, you know? It's really not. But, oh. But somehow, apparently, that makes me, what I thought that makes me more of like a moderate, but according to some of my liberal friends, that makes me an extremist right-wing maniac. I was like, oh, okay. Well, thanks for letting me know. Here, I thought I was pretty laid back. That's our one. But yeah, welcome to the stream. We are galaxy hopping. I have burnt out on well, pretty much everything. The only things I haven't done a lot of are mining and exploring, and mining just isn't calling to me, but the exploration was, so off we go. And this is sweet. This is a little system. We found a bunch of plants. Pretty much this whole system with one plant. This whole system has actually been scanned. Everything else undiscovered. Oh, I haven't had to go that far. They were pretty mad at me when I didn't vote liberal last round, but whatever. It is what it is. I don't even like, man, there's honestly though, like, I'm in the point now where, like, there's certain topics I just try to avoid talking about, you know. Race, religion, politics, sexuality. Nope. I just nope. Too many people out there looking for fights over those topics. I'm like, nope. Whatever. You do you. Don't worry about what I'm doing. But again, apparently that attitude, the you do you and don't worry what I'm doing, apparently that's extremely right-wing. I didn't know that. I thought that was just sort of chill. But I guess that's very right-wing. Oh well. Here I thought I was a moderate. I will say that my right-wing friends never call me a raging leftist. So, I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of the way I look at it too, man. Yeah. I don't know. I can't even say it. I understand that a society, part of a society is compromise, and you know what I mean? Like, there's bigger benefits we can all get if we make small compromise. I get the idea, but you know, you really got to fight that. Don't let that. That's a slippery slope. That's a really fucking slippery slope. You got to be really careful. Pretty fast, that can just lead to like you have no freedom. So, yeah, it's not good. I'll take a little more danger in my life. You know, if that's the cost for the freedom, you know. I don't want to be wrapped in I'm like, what's the point of fucking living if you're wrapped in plastic bubble all the time, you know, like, ugh. And then it's especially even worse when it's mandated by the government that I have to be wrapped in a plastic bubble in order to leave my house or something. It's like, oh my god. But they're talking about curfews over here. First time I've never in my whole life been. Never thought I was going to see that here. Crazy. Well, yeah, the sheeple. What did I just see? I just saw some meme about that about sheeple. Sir Gadget, what's going on? How you doing, man? Well, we were just talking. I was just talking with Dream Squasher earlier about. I can't say it right. Uamu or something like that. Whatever this, even some Hawaiian name. Whatever this near Earth a space body thing that they're not 100% sure if it was. There's a lot of theories that it might have actually been an alien thing, some sort of alien thing. There's a lot of that going on lately, man. I kept saying that I thought 2020 was going to end with they were going to distract us from all the pedophilia going on in 2020 with the rich. They were going to tell us about aliens, but it didn't happen. Can't see. But yeah, it's good to see you, Gadget. What's going on, man? How was your stream, buddy? So you had a good little crew going on there. You had a little wing. You guys were doing some bounty hunting. I had you on my phone on the way home from work. Can't even listen to the radio anymore. So many goddamn commercials. God damn. Yeah, man, you were hopping over there. Cool. All right, on, man. Elite's baller. Like I saw the one guy there who gave you a well-deserved compliment, sir, for being helpful to new players and stuff. And you got ganked, like you got like a real player got you. Oh no. Oh well, whatever. Hey, I say it's kind of an honor. Hey, I think it's an honor, eh? That the guy would even bother to come track you down. But yes, I would say you got a well-deserved compliment from somebody in there saying for being helpful to new players and new people in the streaming and all that kind of stuff. And very well-deserved compliment. I thought, bravo, good stuff. I said you get an honorary Canadian nice guy card. You could go to a Canadian party and you would be well received. 24 subs, 22 gifted by... Wow, holy man, that's insane. Oh man, that's so awesome. Good for you, man. Congratulations on that one, and props to sales consultants. Right on. A man of taste. Apparently, a man of taste. Yeah, I was gonna say, was it Tony Curtis? That's the only guy I really know. Dream Squasher, hey man, what's going on? Actually, I like Tony Curtis' stream. It's funny. It's weird. It's really weird, but it's about 50% memes and stuff, but it's funny as hell. Well, I'm gonna stay with it. I don't know. I don't know the guy at all, and he's just streaming, right? I found it irritating. I've only watched it a couple times, but oh yeah, for sure, man, for sure, Gadget. Yeah, you're gonna be a full-time streamer here pretty soon. You're gonna be a pro. Your channel's fun, Gadget, man. You got, that's what I said. That's why I'm coming to stream school, buddy. You got all the bells and whistles and wow, holy crap, where am I going? Slow it down. That's what I get for looking at the chat too much. But yeah, you got all the fun little bells and whistles, man. It makes the stream a lot of fun. I don't know why it cracks me up when you're in the car. Fist pumping in the car. I love it. Yeah, probably salamanders are asleep. They've buried themselves from the night, so it's pretty entertaining right now. So no salamander cam at the moment. I know you're all greatly disappointed. Yeah. I mean, I can put it on, but you're just gonna be looking at dirt. Like it's not there. Yeah. Another hour or so, they'll pop out and start walking around. I don't know. But yes, I wouldn't be surprised if it was Tony Curtis. But yeah, right on, man. Good job, Gadget. Congratulations, man. Even since I started watching your stream, you've picked up a lot of followers, man. Like, you're really on a good roll, man. Killer. Ooh. A lady commander. My goodness. Oh, okay. Never mind. Oh, look at this. See, white buff's been around. All right, I gotta finish putting my stamp on this. What am I doing? On this little universe here. Did I scan that one? Lose track of what I'm doing. No, I have not. Okay. Left left, very knowledgeable. But like 30 seconds. Wow, cool. Oh, it's right there. I'm right on top of it. Duh. Actually, do I need to do that? Oh, never mind. Yes, I do. Well, that's the thing. Wipe off. I've noticed is a lot of the guys that do ganking. It's like they'll gank a guy and then but they're actually. It's like they're not a jerk about it. They stop and then talk to him and explain like how to not have it happen again and end up like making friends with the guy and stuff. And so it's like and then they're actually not really bad. They just like ganking. I mean, I don't know. I played Ark with some guys that were so. I mean, they love to just fuck with people, but they weren't bad guys really. It's just they just got a real kick out of that part of it. Well, I don't know. I don't know any of these guys personally, so I can't say. I can say this. You guys are all right. I can say Sir Gadget, White Buff, Dream Squasher, Extreme One if you're still floating around in there. You guys are all right. I know that much. Oh, wait, but if you're just a man who knows what he likes and knows what he doesn't like, it's all right. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I think I can just get away with 2 probes here. Yeah, look at that. Sweet. I'm really liking those upgraded probes. Those are nice. I like it. And my first time taking out the fully upgraded, well, pretty much fully upgraded, my Lazy Man Explorer ship here. But look at these. None of these have been mapped, been nothing. Discovered, nothing. I love it. Yeah, there you go. my channel has definitely attracted a more mature crowd, and that's completely cool with me. A few of us are a little bit younger, but not many. I think most of the people hanging around my channel are kind of in the 30+ range, so it's good. I think Mauda might be a little young. You're all a bunch of old fucking fucks. Sorry. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Welcome to the Over the Hill channel. I have too much fun with you guys. Too much fun. What am I doing here? I'm scanning them all. Yeah, exactly. Crutching you bastard, yeah. Yeah. I'm actually doing okay then in the hair department. I've been pretty lucky there, but I'm starting to get the Mickey Mouse ears. You know what I mean? Where I pull my bangs back, and it's like, oh, I just cry over these big Mickey Mouse ears that are getting bigger every day. Such is life. No, I honestly, I'm totally of the theory that I want to be like a. Dream Squash. Dream Squash is he's got in the facial hair, he's doing good. He's got no issues there. He's fucking rocking it. No, but I'm totally of the theory that, like, you know, who wants to... I'm going to be really disappointed if anybody sees my body in the coffin when I'm dead at my funeral and say, boy, look how great that guy looks. Like, what? No. Some comedian said that I want to look like a cigarette butt put out in an ashtray. I want them to look at me and be like, good God, that guy must have lived a hell of a life. Oh. There you go. And I'm already looking that way. I'm getting there already. So there you go. People, I look at myself every morning in the mirror and go, oh, Jesus Christ. So there you go. Halfway there. They're like, no, we can't have an open casket. It's too horrible to look at. And they're like, oh, did he die in a bad accident? No, he died in his sleep. He just lived a hell of a life. There you go. Funny. gotta watch though, because I don't know. I'm not sure. Extreme One's got he's got grandkids, so he's got like 30-year-old kids and stuff. So he might be in your same range there. You don't know. I don't know for sure, but. Yeah, oh, that's great, eh? All the things to leave you, eh? It's your inheritance. Yeah, buddy. Hey, JD, what's going on? This speed hub bot, you can finally connect everything. Cool, man. Resave your father's shirt. Yeah. Oh boy, here we go. Yeah. Things are gonna get salty here, boys. I can't get in on this one because I get along really well with my dad. He's not. I don't know. I don't really hero worship anybody, but if I did, that's the guy. So. Oh, your first head sunburn, yeah. Oh, damn, I never thought of that, eh? I've never had a head sunburn. Ouch. Shit, that would suck. Damn. Bumming me out, White Buff, come on. Dream Squasher, sorry, you're drumming me out. No, my parents split up when I was about 8. And I don't, they were very amicable about it. They handled it very bizarrely well, actually. But over the years, I realized that it was, my dad was just like, I don't know, maybe he's a really smart, motivated, guy who lives life by a real solid code of ethics, and stuff. And I don't know. I don't know. I don't think my mom could keep up with him. I don't know. But he set a very good example for me of how to it's a good thing now that I'm a single dad. Good God, I had a really good example of how a single man could still, be a proper father. Yeah, whatever. It's good. I don't know. It's fucking weird, but I don't know what the hell. Neither of my parents. I think my dad might. I don't know. He was in sales for a little bit, traveled around a lot, so there might have been something going on for them. I didn't know about, but neither of my parents ever. They split up when I was 8. That's over 30 years ago, and neither of them has ever dated, had a boyfriend, girlfriend, anything since. They've just been single ever since. So, that's almost weirder than if they'd had boyfriends. It's fucking weird. I've even said to them, what the fuck, you guys, what's that about? But, whatever. Lime and passion fruit. Damn. That being said, the joke is with my dad is that it's not child abuse when it's on the karate mats, baby. That's There's a few times where for sure I was getting a beating that I knew why I was getting it. It had nothing to do with training. Yeah. It's funny. Yeah, sneaky old guy. All right. Ooh, chat's lit up today, man. I'm having a time keeping up here. What am I doing? Oh, I'm excited. I found all these plants. They're not. Thank you. For, shout out to Extreme One for noticing right away that all these plants, except for like 1 or 2, had not been explored yet. So I was like, woo. Cool. Oh, I guess I did do this one. I'm on to the next one. I have done so little exploring too. I'm so slow with all these menus. I'm still learning how the hell to figure this all out exactly. And what the most efficient. I gotta keybind some of this stuff too to bring up some of these menus. Hey, Nosfer Demon, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Planets, am I saying? Maybe I'm mumbling, pardon me. Alright. Did I mark the next planet? Yep. Off we go. That's nice, and this is sort of a nice relaxing break for me from all the grinding. God Lord. So much grinding. Well, hey guys, some of you guys might not have checked. I'm just gonna say this quick. Some of you guys might not have checked out each other's channels, like JD Heliquin, Nosfer Demon, Dream Squasher, all Sir Gadget, all elite streamers. Make sure you check each other out if you haven't. You know, share the love. Circle of. I call this the Circle of Pride. Actually, this is. I'm showing off here. No, that's. Circle of lame right there. Fuck. I think I've done that like every planet so far. As usual. G plays on point as usual. You can learn a lot about how not to play the game. Yeah. Don't forget too, Sir Gadget, this Saturday, Stream School. My list is getting pretty long, man. I don't think we'll probably won't have time to get through everything, honestly. So I'm going to have to cherry pick the important ones. I'm going to Stream School this Saturday. Sir Gadget's channel. It's going to help me spruce up the stream. Got a few things I can't seem to figure out here, so hopefully you can help me sort them. Well, here, you know what? We can enable the Salamander. Nost, you probably haven't even seen the Salamander cam, have you? It was just they've been, I might have to wake them up. You know what? I think I see one of them's up. The only reason I didn't have it on is because they hadn't woke up yet. They were still buried in the dirt. So there wasn't really much to see. But, there you go. Num 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 num. Alright, here we go. 1 sec. We'll get her going. Salamander cam activate. Wake up, lazy salamanders. Oh. I appreciate everybody hanging out, man. Like I said, I'm creeping my way towards affiliation here, or affiliate, whatever. Okay, here we go. You don't want the cyber reef? No, I can't. How about I'll do like a country line dancing thing. It's all that. The next level, work from home, playing PvP, and wow, at the same time, wow. Like really close, or like it's like I'd have to go check, but it's close. Like almost certainly within the next couple of weeks, I'll be grabbing that affiliation. It's all good, wipe up. I'm not. This is about as intense a music as you'll find on the stream here. I'm not going any crazier than this, really. So, all right, let's see here. Let's get this working. Sorry, just bear with me. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a little bit of lo-fi for sure. Yeah, some of that jazz hop stuff I like too. Actually, out of Japan, there's a lot of really good like jazz hop stuff coming out of Japan these days. It's weird. But see, this is why I'm going to stream school, because this is exactly this situation. It takes me too long to do this stuff. Too slow. Camera going. There they are. What's going on, guys? It's chow time. Blow up the screen so we can see. Make sure I got the camera so you guys can actually see them. Hey, you guys can't even see them. Hang on a second. Birch. There they are. See them sitting on top of each other. That's the big one crawling on top there. That's Carnifex. And the little one is Littlefoot, because at one point he had no foot and it grew back really small for like quite a while. Wait, I'm starting to get mixed up. The other little one's getting pretty big now too, though, so I'm starting to get mixed up. I don't know. Pardon me for a moment, chat, if I'm a little distracted for a second here. Let's find some wormies. Gross. Every once in a while you get one of these ones. These are mealworms, but sometimes you get the ones that are pupated or whatever it is. Get it. Fight. Gotta fight for it. Come on, Littlefoot. You nasty little bugger. This guy's aggressive. He'll try to swallow the whole tongs. That's why I got these rubber tipped tongs, because it's the white tips, the rubber tips, because he tries to swallow the whole thing. Voila! There you go. Salamander cam is active. It's fun. We did the horned worms the other day. As a little treat, we got some big nasty caterpillar things. These horned worms, they're fun. It's funny to watch the salamanders grab them and like whip them all over the place and wrestle them around. All right. That's exclusive content right there. Only Salamander can on Twitch, as far as I know. As I said, until everybody starts to copy me. Oh, whoops! I didn't do my little thing right. Hang on. You know, till it catches on, then everybody's gonna do it. There we go. Okay, and I'm about to crash into a plant. Looks like. Ah. No orbital flight. No. Pull up. Pull up. yeah, yeah. I got back just in time there. Oops. Didn't realize I'd left my engines running a little bit. As I said, I am probably the best pilot playing this game. You know. And if you believe that, I got some swampland in Florida to sell you, and I promise there's no gators. But yeah. Yeah, that's what I do. I'm sorry, I'm catching up on the chat there. And yes, thanks, Nasser. I do know that little trick where I can click that little eyeball and make it just in and out. I usually just leave it shrunk up in the corner, or unless it's not on. But I was cleaning the tank and stuff, so I had it disconnected just to get it out of the way. Yeah, and holy crap. Well, I'll never catch up on all that chat, but you guys... I appreciate you guys hanging out. Oh, that's a good point, JD. I didn't think of that. Yeah, interesting. Okay, where was I? No. What the hell was I doing? Whoops, no, I didn't mean to do that. I was scanning plants still. Did I get this one? It take me like 2 hours to scan one system at this rate, but that's okay. We're not in any hurry. Alright, here we go. On to the next one. So what's everybody got for pets then? Sounds like we got an animal-friendly crowd. What's everybody got for pets? I myself am rocking. I got the old cat. I got the young cat. I got a fish tank full of fish. And we got the salamanders. And I think that's everything. Yeah. One of these days I'll get a picture of the fish tank up on Discord there. Just nothing spectacular, but it's fun. Oh, 17 years, man. JD's dog band, right on. I know Extreme One's got a border collie that he says he's trying to train to wear a raincoat, and it's he was describing how it just sadly walks along behind him, like slowly and sad because it doesn't want to wear the coat. Dogs are fun. Mystic Jonah, what's going on? Cryo Caustic LSR, 2 cat rescues. Oh, right on. Yeah, rescues are the best. Yeah, the salamanders are actually rescues too. Actually, yeah, everything with the fish are rescues. Never mind. 4 cats and a dog. Chameleon and the wife. What's a ball python? Wow. Yeah, well, just don't let the ball python and the chameleon near each other, I guess, yeah. Snakes are cool, freaking cool pets, actually, man. They can be. It's one of those things where it's like when you don't have the pet, you kind of people said, well, like spiders and stuff too, and all those things. Like I look at a spider and I don't know, I don't see a lot of personality, but I think if you have one for a while and you learn to see it, you know, if that makes sense. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, even the animals that freak me out, I just think they're so cool. I love them all. Hey, here you go. Here's a poll. What do you think the best? What would be the best pet for on a spaceship? If you were gonna if you were in Elite Dangerous, and you were gonna hop on your fucking Anaconda to go whatever sightseeing like I'm doing or whatever. What, you know, I mean, cat seems pretty obvious. You know, but what would be a good pet or animal? Period. You know. Yeah, parrot. Hey, there you go. Somebody you can talk to. It's actually talk back to you. Yeah, that's right. I was thinking they got these, and these are real things. The transgenic goats. A fembot. There you go. Cat girl. Hey, yeah. Funny. Yeah. But yeah, they have these goats, these little tiny goats, and I guess some scientists figured out that the gene that makes the goats make milk is almost the same as the as the yeah. If you watch Archer, when his girlfriend leaves her vagina in the sink. Anyways, yeah. But I was these goats, and they found out that the gene that makes the goat milk is almost the same as the gene that makes the spider silk in the spiders. So they put the gene from the spiders in the goats, and now you have these little goats. They call them transgenic goats, and in the milk is spider silk. You can like string it out of this, you know what I mean? And so I was thinking, well, that'd be handy, eh? You know, when you have the little goats. Little goats are pretty hardy little things, right? You have a little flock of goats on your spaceship. And then you can harvest the spider silk for stuff. I don't know what the hell. Yeah, exactly. There you go, JD. Isn't that's pretty? And that's real. Like they don't produce enough that they can do anything with it really, but they actually may have these goats. Those are real goats. They've genetically bred. Fortunately, they don't have. It'd be way cooler if they were like little 8-legged goats scuttled, clacking across the ceiling. They're little ooze, but no. They just look like goats, but there just happens to be spider silk in the milk. It's weird. But then again, maybe I've been in space too long. I don't know. It could be that too. Maybe we've all been out in space a little too long. There you go. It's fine. Yeah, we'll say that's what it was. Gotta find something to blame it on. We'll say it was the low gravity. Male goats like pissing on their feet. I didn't know that. But yeah, I do know that spider silk's supposed to be like super crazy. That's why that's why they're doing it. They're trying to figure out some way to produce it in bigger quantities because you can't get enough of the spiders. They're so small. Oh, did I already scan this plant? God damn it. Master of efficiency. Hey, we're on the last one. Thank God. Ow. No, I didn't know it. I know a lot about animals. I hadn't heard that one. Goats pee in their own beards. No, I'm not gonna. I was gonna make a joke of that. And people pee on each other for fun, so and we still let them on the ship. What the hell? There you go. Yeah, we're all on the same page. Yeah. It's like, why is this ship called the Golden Showers? You don't want to know. When I was young, I had a girlfriend that did that to me in the shower. We were having a shower together, and I just like, I felt something weird. I'm like, turn around, she's peeing on me. And she thought it was hilarious. Just laughing her head off. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? I was pretty young too at the time, so I was like, what the hell? But yeah, but she thought it was fucking hilarious. Yeah, probably, exactly. This conversation took a very odd turn. We went from pets to animals in space to peeing on each other. It's fun. Whew. Anybody, if you're watching and you haven't hit me with a follow, drop me the follow there. I am likely to follow back. And as I said, where else can you get content like the Salamander Cam? Alright, the last planet. That's cool. Well, we're the first person to scan most of the planets in the system. Scan and map or whatever. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I tried a lot of weird health stuff over the years, but drinking my own urine wasn't one of them. Nope. Bear jerky. Oh, God. I remember one time a buddy of mine gave me bear sausage. Oh, God, it was so fatty. Oh, God. Yeah, you got yeah, White Buff thinks you're talking about grilling up an actual bear. Like, because that's kind of like where I am, too. We do that kind of stuff. Bear sausage, jerky, and all that kind of stuff, yeah. For sure. I don't mind. I love the deer. I love when it's like deer hunting season because everybody shows up with all their versions of their favorite type of deer jerky and sausage and stuff, and that's all good venison. But yeah, the bear. Ugh. Moose is all right. I can deal with moose. Moose is good. Good moose sausage is good, but bear was just, I don't know, man. It's gristly. Maybe he didn't do a good job of it. Maybe there's a way to do it right, but he didn't do it right or something. But it was gross. Alright, I think we did everything in this little system, so let's move on to the next destination is way over here. Boink. Prairie oysters, man. It's the bull balls. It's prairie oysters. As you call them. White Buffalo. What can we say if you drinking soup out of some guy's skull? Day 2. The thing I found about anything, like, when I lived in Texas, there was some pretty good Creole restaurants, Papados and stuff. And food was fantastic, but no matter how much they tried to spice it and do whatever to it, those animals that just like live in a swamp, they basically are marinating in the swamp all day, and it's really hard to get that swampy taste out of them. You know what I mean? Like frog legs, gator, all that kind of stuff. It's kind of like. Oh, yeah, snails. God, there's some things you gotta think. I mean, even if you eat them now, how hungry was the first guy? How desperately hungry was the first guy? Yeah, they do. I was married to a black girl too, and they had her like they, the first Thanksgiving down there, they deep fried a turducken in their own home deep fryer that they had. And it was that's a turducken is a turkey stuffed with a duck stuffed with a chicken. So yeah, that was a heart attack in a meal. Hey, welcome back, Extreme One. Exactly. Yeah, they fry the vegetables, man. Good greens. It's good. Okay. Did we descan? I can't remember. Honk. Is this anything here worth looking at? Probably not. Oh, that's interesting. See, I'm still trying to learn too. I'm trying to use this codex. I'm learning about all these different types of stars and stuff. Yeah, class-wide dwarves. The coolest of the brown dwarfs. Class L dwarves. They're cooler than M-class stars, okay? That's the same, right? Yeah. I'm slowly starting to be able to spot them, you know what I mean? Just by looking at them. Well, there's really nothing here, so we're moving onward. It's the Swoles, the Swoles sector. Everybody really likes to work out over there. Try Scottish food. That food made. I dare you to eat it. Thailand. Locust. Oh, yeah. There you go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I know bugs. They say a bug and stuff is all supposed to be like crickets and stuff. Okay, it's all supposed to be good for you. I know I tried chocolate covered ants one time. They were like, I don't know. It tasted like chocolate and they were crunchy. Just crunchy. Yeah, that's what I remember. It kind of tastes like whatever they put on it. But other than that, one body. Blah. That's boring. All right, here. Boring. Hey, welcome back, Gadget. No worries, man. It's all good. Gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, everything went okay, Gadget? No issues? Anything else you want to share? I'm just kidding. what is it with British food? Because I'm mostly British and, Irish and Scottish and British descent, all that mess. Why is the food so bland? No, I shouldn't say my Nana was a good cook. She was a fantastic cook, but yeah. Oh, I gotta fuel up. Oops. I gotta fuel up. What am I doing? Yeah, it depends on what it is. Yeah, exactly. Because like Yorkie puddings and stuff and all that with gravy and like that's good. But like some stuff like my my uncle Al was in the Malaysian Scouts, which then became was what eventually became the SAS. He was there for the whole transition and everything, and he had some really weird eating habits. He was little vital, tiny little guy, full of vitality, until he was like 98, and he used to do weird stuff like save the grease after he'd make bacon, all the gristle and grease and stuff, and. Oh yeah, right on, man. Sweet, that's awesome. Yeah, you guys check out in the Discord if you want to see Sir Gadget getting ganked. But yeah, he'd save all the grease and stuff, and then he'd spread it on toast. Like so, you'd have a jar for like the type of I'd save like a jar of grease like that to throw it away. Like that's what I thought it was, and then I saw him pull it like spreading it on his toast. He called it leavings. I was like. Ugh. How did that guy eating like that make it to bacon and eggs every morning, putting that shit on his toast every day? Like he made it to 98. The fuck? And the best part was he guy freaking assisted suicide himself. He made it to 98 and decided to go out on his own terms before anything bad happened to him. I was like, Jesus, totally suited his life. Couldn't believe it when I got an email saying he was getting ready to assist suicide. So I was like, what? Never in my life did I think anyone I knew I would get that letter, like what the fuck, but whatever. But that was totally him, right to the end. Fucking on his own terms, right to the very end, man, I tell you. So bravo to him. Sheep's fleck minced with onion, oatmeal. Ooh, damn. Taste an animal stomach. Yeah, I was gonna say, that sounds kind of terrible. Haggis, even the name. Haggis. Ugh. I wonder if they go to like McDonald's there. It's McDonald's. They got the haggis burger. yeah. Free headbutt with every app. Yeah. Just straight up hooligans working at the McDonald's. Love it. Okay, what am I doing? I gotta focus here. Did I scan this? I'm probably descanning this for like the third time. Was there anything here? Oh wait, 17 bodies, that's something. Let's see. What do we got? Anything interesting? Reserve. I haven't even scanned this properly. FSS, here we go. Blink. Yeah, take care, Gadget Man. Try to get some rest, buddy. And Brav, good job today, buddy. Good job. You're kicking ass today. You should be proud. And congratulations on all the subs and everything. Yeah, we're getting there. Affiliation and 100 followers is coming. bunch of other things too. Some other little challenges and stuff that that I can open up some more VIP slots and stuff if we. Just can't remember what they all are. But I like Twitch, man. Twitch got me. It's like Steam and all these other things. These games, they drop these little challenges. It's like, challenge accepted. It's like, buggers. Making it like a video game. Okay. Yeah, hey, I get you, JD. I feel what you're saying, buddy. I'd rather have a really kind of cooler, smaller crew than like a huge, massive following of dickheads. That makes sense. Yeah, there's a reason my channel is marked as 18 plus there, folks. It's darn, I'm gonna miss out on all those 14-year-old viewers and stuff. Shucks. I've already been chasing out teenage drama to my channel, spilling over from other channels. When I first started streaming, I didn't know the guys I was playing with were like 15, and then suddenly they showed up on my stream like, so and so said this about so and so, and I can't. But I'm like, oh my god. Like, I even said, you know, I'm like 40, right, man? And then the guy never came back. Yeah, just a few dickheads. The only dickhead allowed is me, I guess. Just the head dickhead over here. Yeah, no more of a dickhead than I am, I guess. I'll be the bar. Story of my life. Yeah, I wonder how V-Power is doing. Oh, 07 Gadget, get some rest, buddy. Yeah, I wonder if, because I saw V-Power posted a picture of his new setup there in the Discord. Not totally done yet, but it was looking good, man. I know he was excited. It'll take him a minute, you know, to get used to it or whatever, but he'll be a better pilot for it, you know. A candidate for terraforming. Yes. First discovered. I'm not going to map all those, but if it's terraforming, yes, I will. Yes, yes. It's funny though. There's so many people are so salty. Like, I got a channel over on BitChute too, and you know, and I thought, you know, I went over there because a buddy of mine who's into, it's a pain in the ass putting stuff up on BitChute. It's not easy like it is YouTube. Their platform's not quite as convenient, right? But a buddy of mine was like, no, go support them because, you know, YouTube needs the competition and all that kind of stuff, right? And he said they specifically need stuff like gaming streamers and stuff to up their numbers. And I was like, okay, yeah, whatever. And I got this like salty comment from some guy on BitChute like, lazy, stupid gamer, take your shitty gaming videos back to YouTube where they belong and leave intellectual BitChute alone and all this stuff. And I was like, I couldn't help myself, so I replied to him. I said, it's funny though how over here at Intellectual BitChute, my highest viewed videos are one about making a Higo faces like hentai stuff, and another one that was me doing a reaction video to a very attractive Japanese girl in like half naked cosplay. I said, it's weird over here at Intellectual BitChute that those are my highest viewed videos. And the guy deleted his comment after that. I was like, oh, there we go. That solves that. But I was like, man, salty, holy Christ. Just trying to be supportive over here. I don't even want to be on bitch. It's a pain in the ass. It's the 40 extreme when you see setup as possible. It's LG. Cool. You guys are crazy with your setups, man. I would be embarrassed to actually show you what I'm playing on. Hunched over my little monitor. That's alright. Someday the upgrades will get there. I can't believe I don't know what to do about a vehicle, man, because fortunately my life isn't so desperate that I'm like, you know, I have access to other vehicles if I need for the time being. But God, man, that's the second car now I've had in 2 years, basically. That's the second car. The first one got stolen and rolled in the car chase, and I lost a little bit of money on that because I'd only had it for like 2 seconds. Insurance company dicked me around a little bit. And then this thing, they steal the Cadillac converter, rip out half the bottom of my car. Freaking thing's a write-off. Damn it. So I don't know what to do. I think someone said it's too bad I can't go full RoboCop. I said, yeah, no kidding. 50,000 volts if you touch my car. But so I gotta get that figured out first, and then once that's out of the way, then I'm back on track with trying to focus on getting the stream upgraded and get some better setup going here. Not in a bad neighborhood, man. I've even talked to the cops about it when I reported it, and they said it's weird because it's not a bad neighborhood over here, but it is one of the highest car theft neighborhoods apparently. You don't talk to anybody around here. Nobody can fucking tell you that. But and to be honest, it's close. It's just because family's around here. That's the only reason I'm just trying to stay close to the family. That's the only reason I bought the fucking place. But whatever. Anyways, I'm just griping. Boo-hoo for me. Well, yeah, we did. With how many cars are getting broken into in my parking lot, I'm starting to wonder, do we have police here? But whatever. It's a thing right now, I guess. Like, it's the Cadillac converters. It's the platinum or something in them, or whatever, or nickel or something that's in them. I guess they're jacking one of the cars all over the city right now. So, and aren't I lucky? I get to be one of them. Eh. Demoted to a corner in my bedroom, but it's cozy. Yeah, that's alright. Yeah, right on, JD. Thanks for stopping in, man. Are you gonna be streaming today, or have you already been streaming? Yeah, right on, man. I'll try and stop by. Probably more like lurking because I'll be doing kid stuff and folding, cleaning and laundry and chores and stuff, but definitely will watch for it. Well, that's something I'm definitely talking about with the family right now. About sort of pooling our resources and getting out of the city, getting onto an acreage and stuff, because there's a lot of options like that around where I live, and there's it's not a lot of places where you can even do that type of stuff anymore. So, but I would love to get my kid out of the city and out into the a more rural kind of a situation, because I grew up in the city, man, and I mean, I'm not knocking city life, and it had its benefits, I guess, but I mean, I don't know, I got in a lot of trouble, a lot of trouble that when I talk to like my rural friends, they just can't even believe it, you know, like they're like, no, it wasn't like that for us, so I don't know, yeah. Yeah, what is that's one thing about small town? What is it with meth in small town? Why is it always meth? I guess it's cheap, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, I think that's pretty much everything I'm interested in scanning here, so we're going to carry onward. No, no, no. Come on. Oh, you're building a house, JD. Right on, man. That's a lot of work. Holy moly. Yeah, my ex is the baby mama's dad is in yeah, builds houses and stuff, and I've been out helping him do that for, and that's a lot of work. Yeah, it'd be nice to get an acreage, you know, and a place where my kid had some room to run around a little more. I mean, not our place isn't too small or anything, but still. I mean, it's just a condo. It's just two of us, so we still got a fair bit of room, but it's just like a crappy little backyard, and, you know, a little condo backyard. So it'd be nice to have an actual backyard. I know my dad wants to do it because he's got that big bulldog, and he's a good boy. And but he still wants to get a. Just talking about getting an English Mastiff, and there's no goddamn way he could have that where he's living right now. Especially with the bulldog in there already. He'd, like, nope. So, but for sure, if we actually moved out to the acreage or something, he'd grab one of those for sure. Oh, real nice. Very nice. Yeah, exactly. That's nice, White Buff. Good for you, man. That's the way to do it. Wow, really? That's quite the system. An asteroid belt. I don't know, this place though, you know, I spent a lot of my like pretty much all my 20s like in like apartments living with buddies of mine, and you know, we were partying whatever, and then it wasn't until I was in my 30s I suddenly realized, well, I should probably like stop just throwing my money away on rent. And so this place popped up not far from where my sort of in between my mom's place and my dad's place, like about in the middle of the two in the same neighborhood, you know what I mean? So I'm a stone's throw from either one. My mom's handicapped, so that's part of why we got to stay close, right? Got to help her take her garbage out and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, and just for all those reasons, it seemed like a good idea. Plus, it was you know, it's pretty old. This place was built in the 70s, so I got it for quite a good price. And it was a little bit of work to fix it up. Like I redid my daughter's room, made it all fancy and girly, and she's got the nicest room in the house. And I said it was I think they were Chinese family, and there was about 7 of them living in here. And they obviously were doing wok cooking, like, and stuff, because oh man, it took a lot of work to get all the fish grease off the freaking kitchen walls. But once it, you know, I gave it a once over, she's quite cozy now, you know? It's not too bad. I'm very happy with it. And it's, you know, at least it's, like I said, it's not just, renting's the worst. Renting's no good. Yeah. Well, that's part of being a homeowner, though, too. It seems like you can buy brand new practically, and you're still looking at you got so much maintenance, but yeah, no, it's fun. That's more my style, anyways. Though I'm more of a, you know, I like to buy something that's got a little bit of character, you know. I'd rather live somewhere that was a little bit older, a little dustier or whatever, but had a little more character and was a little more cozy or something, and than something, you know, really sterile and, you know. But to each their own. My oldest brother he's got like a fucking mansion. He's done very well for him. He's the family fucking millionaire, Mr. Moneybags. He's done very well for himself, and he's got a fucking Christ. The house is like, it's like every house I've ever lived in is combined wouldn't be the size of that house. Like, oh man, so good for him. Like I said, I find it a little almost too much. It's too open and very very sterile. I find, but you know, whatever. He freaking earned it, so whatever. What am I doing here? It is nice though too, being because my dad, my brother, and his girlfriend, my mom, we're all like within, you know, worst case scenario, we're all within walking distance of each other, so it's kind of nice. Yeah. Well, no, I don't think his wife will let him. Nor would his daughter. They'd be like, sorry, Dad. But he's got a nice little family. It's my niece and nephew. They're both. It's crazy. They're so old. My kid's only 4, and they're all friggin' their 20s. Oldest brother's like 10 years older than me, so he hit the kids a lot earlier than I did. But he sure could afford the maids if he wanted to, huh? Should scoop some fuel here real quick. I don't know why I always go in and scoop fuel at like maximum speed. Ripping around suns at like full speed. I don't know what the point of that is. Doesn't make it go any faster. Alright. Let's see. What do we got? 3 bodies. Snore. What's the 3rd body? Huh? That's weird. I thought it said there's three bodies in the system. I don't know, whatever. Carrying on. But yeah, I hope everybody's got a good day planned, or has had a good day if their day's just winding down, or whatever. That'll be. I got a lot of chores and stuff to do today, and so I'm gonna be lurking on Twitch a lot. I use my phone and I lurk while I clean, fold my laundry. I even get in the habit. I put Twitch on when I'm in my car. I can't even listen to the radio anymore. So many goddamn commercials. I can't take it. So I'm like, yeah. One body. One lonely body. That's crazy as you get closer and closer there. It's all that big cluster, how tight the stars are packed together as you get towards Sag A there. Yeah, right on, Waybuff. Hey, you know what? Thanks for reminding me. Actually, you know what? It's one of the chores I gotta do today. I gotta do a tank change. I gotta, you know, vacuum the gravel or whatever, and yeah, do all that. Hoopla. Take care of the fishes. I think about that all the time, and I'm thinking, what's like, yeah, what's the perfect pet? What would be the best pet for on a spaceship? What would be the best animal pet if you're having a pet? I can think of a lot of different animals if you were just like looking for like farming and resources and stuff. There's a bunch of different things that make sense, but well, sort of. Sort of makes sense. Air quality becomes an issue real quick, but yes, air quality would become an issue very quickly. I remember when they put a little zoo in the mall near where I live, a little petting zoo. That didn't last too long because very quickly they failed a bunch of air quality tests. Apparently, I was like, oh, there you go. Good to know it was right next to the food court. Few scooping. Okay. Well, yeah, this is exciting though. I said every day we're getting closer to that affiliate mark. I said I didn't even look past. I don't really look past whatever the next challenge Twitch drops in front of me. I just just one thing at a time. And last one we banged off, and that's the next one, and 100 followers. Woo, exciting. Yeah, well, and I've known a lot of truckers and stuff that have done like live animal hauling and stuff. I worked with a lot of. I've never done trucking myself, but I've worked like next to a lot of truckers alongside, and yeah, guys who've done that and they said, yeah, it's not fun. So many reasons it's a pain in the ass. So yeah. Not to mention, if you've ever been on the highway behind like a pig hauler, like just the smell, and he's got to ride with that the whole time. Like, ooh, fun. But hey, thank God for the guys that'll do it. Fucking hey. Scan those different things. I don't care what asteroid belts. Snore. Don't care what asteroid belts. Yeah. Yeah, they're noisy too, eh? I remember here's how you know I'm an animal sucker though. Like I remember I used to go help out at a buddy's farm. We were growing up. And it was like one of the first times I went out there. First couple times I went out there, I was pretty naive, and I was very much like a, sort of wide-eyed animal lover kid. And so farm life was a little bit of a shock the first couple times I went out there. Saw a pig get castrated, things like that. I was like, pull a baby cow out of another cow. Good Lord. Anyways, but I'll never forget this one where there had been a really bad rainstorm, and the one pig pen had turned into like a real bad slough. And baby pig couldn't get out, and you could hear him. He was trapped out in the slough and squealing his head off, and all the other pigs were like hovering around the edges trying to. And the farmer, the guy's dad, my friend's dad, was just kind of like, whatever, he'll die out there, and like wasn't gonna do anything about it. And I was like, no, like you can't let him die out there, like whatever. And he's like, oh, you want to save him? Go ahead. So I we grabbed the quad, and I got Buddy to tie a rope around me, and I tied it to the quad, and I went waiting in there with this fucking rope around me, and I found this stupid pig right in the middle, and gave it a big bear hug, and I didn't realize pig hooves were quite as sharp as they are, and he kicked the shit out of me. But I held on tight, and the idea was Buddy was gonna slowly drag me out with the quad. Well, his fucking dad was, I guess, mad that I went in and got the pig or something. I don't know. Anyways, his dad hopped on the quad and full speed ripped me out of there. I came shooting out of there, hanging onto this pig, skidding across the dirt. I was just like, oh my god, fucking guy. Anyways. Yeah, I won him over. He didn't like me at first. I won him over eventually. I was a hard worker. But he didn't like that I cared about the animals. He was a real hard ass. They were not animals. They were commodities or whatever is in his eyes. Which is fair, I guess, if you're a farmer. I guess, I don't know. I'm not judging. But I couldn't help who I was. Not the piggy. But actually, very quickly, as soon as I got out, I let that pig go, and I was like, "You're a fucking lucky pig, man." I regret it immediately. Cut my neck up, everything. Girlfriend used to raise and start chickens, goats, pigs, cows. Woo, holy mackerel. Yeah, right on. There you go. Yeah, I had a girlfriend, man. She lived out in the bush a fair bit. It was great, man. She could skin a moose, do all kinds of stuff. That was one of the best things about her. Yeah, I got nothing. It's so common around where I am hunting and stuff, and I've been. It's just never been an enthusiasm thing. I just don't really I can't get into it. You know what I mean? And it's partly because I am a bit of a sucker for animals. Like I said, I can't even get mouse traps to kill the mice living under my back porch, for fuck's sakes, because I look at the package and I see these little pictures of little mice with their necks getting snapped and stuff, and I'm like, they probably have families. I can't do it. So yeah, anyways, whatever. But I do get it though, and I appreciate the guys that can be thick-skinned enough to do that kind of stuff, right? Because I'm not that guy. Yeah, well, it's funny. That's the girl I was dating was actually she was full Native Canadian, full Cree, beautiful girl. She was a Pocahontas. She was a Native princess. That made me popular with the Native boys, boy. Yeah, being very white. That made me very popular. But anyways, she was a real good girl. Used to go to the various to the res that was her family's whatever res. It was very in the bush out there. Witch Man, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. Everybody say hello to Witchman AM. This is my explorer inspiration over here. This is the guy that gets me. I watch his channel. I'm like, I gotta get out there. Gotta go find this stuff. But we're kind of doing it. We're on a. I took a couple sort of long range, passenger missions that are basically going to take me right out next to Sag. So and we got like a hell of none of them are in a hurry. So we got all this time just to putz our way out there and do some exploring, and it gives me an excuse to come back to the bubble too. So there we go. Show me a picture of her. Totally. Pet groundhog. Jeez. I'm doing really good, man. Yeah. It's been kind of an up and down, whatever. But in general, life in general has been kind of up and down. But I'm not doing bad, man. I'm still feeling chin up, It's all good. Can't keep me down, baby. Been griping because my fucking car got they jacked the Cadillac converter from under my car, and in the process, pretty much wrote my car off. So I got no vehicle right now. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but other than that, I don't have too much to complain about. You know. Oh, here we go. Yeah. I can't. I just can't do any more grinding mats. I can't do any more. For not right now, anyways. I can't do any more bounty hunting. Oh God, so much bounty hunting. And I tried my hand at mining a little bit, and it's I don't know. It's just not quite engaging enough for me. So, booyah. We're off. I even found, I've already found some, found a system that was, unfortunately, one of the people viewing noticed. I didn't even notice, but the whole friggin' system had not been explored or mapped yet. So there you go. I mapped and explored the damn thing. Booyah. Slapping our name on the universe. I love it. Yeah, that's the same as me, basically. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But here, I don't know if I've even shown anybody what the hell. You guys can see what we're doing here. I don't even know how far we've come. We haven't even gotten that far from the bubble, because I'm stopping to scan everything. But you can see we're gonna stop here for some sort of a sightseeing thing or scan or gain whatever. Then we're gonna stop here. We got another mission there. Since we're so close, I figured, what the hell, we'll go find Sag A and check it out, and then we're gonna come back to the bubble. We're gonna scan everything between there and there. Everyone's scanning crazy. It's gonna take forever because I'm the slowest scanner ever. Oh crap! Pardon me, my phone. Pardon me from if I'm out of sync with the chat for a minute, because my phone just crapped on me here. How close am I to? Well, let's find out here. How close am I to that? I don't know. Let me pull it up and see. You stupid thing. Come on. HD, what was it? HD 153005. HD 153005. Shabam. Not actually that far at all, really. What is that? 800 light years. Is that where you're cruising? I'm just over there somewhere. Yeah. Come on, phone. Stupid thing. Neutrons orbiting each other in very close proximity. Oh, cool. Yeah, we found a couple, like a system that had like 2 or 3 neutrons in one system and stuff, and all that's new to me, man. So yeah. Well, like I said, I kind of have a little mission. I kind of have these 2 little quests that I'm trying to bang off, and they're both supposed to take me somewhere that's kind of, both those places are like sightseeing places where something's supposed to be interesting to see. So we'll see what we find along the way. Come on, phone. What's going on here? My charger died. No, I'm not getting even. It's not even telling me my phone's charging. Come on. But I was watching you. I forgot the guy's name. I think he's a Scottish fella that you were playing with the other day there. You guys were lunar rovering, SRVing around, ramming each other. I was lurking. Yeah, you got anybody in the chat here? If you haven't checked out Commander Witchman AM, definitely check out his channel, check out his stream. Also, Elite Dangerous streamer. My Explorer build is basically a lazy man's version of his Explorer Anaconda that he posted in my Discord for me. So I went lazy mode on a few things, but that's okay. She's still jumping pretty good, man. I like it. Alright, what do we got? Nope. Oh. Throttling down. Well, that's cool too. And Sir Gadget getting ganked. That's cool. That's a strange honor. It's kind of a strange honor. You know? I think it's funny too that somebody that White Buff. That's so funny. Small world. Considering how big this game is, small world. It's weird. Hey, nice. But I like Gadget stream. It's fun. Very entertaining. Another guy, if you've never checked out Sir Gadget, very nice, very helpful guy. I will be on his this Saturday. I'm going to his school stream. He's going to school me on how to make my stream all snazzy. Said I got a list, man. I'm gonna put him to work. He doesn't know what he's in for. I think he thinks I know more about the stuff than I do. He's gonna be surprised at the number of questions I have, but that's okay. Well, there was a couple things here I think worth going and checking, wasn't there? Ammonia World. Ah, here we go. Now I can get back on the chat. The phone is working. Let's go. Oh, you're always entertaining, buddy. Yeah, I see you, White Buff, man. Thanks for hanging out, homie. That's good. Always fun. Oh, you'd have fun, White Buff. Stop in sometime and say hi. You'll enjoy it. It's a good time. But yes, White Buff is very particular. That's okay. The man likes what he likes. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, there was an Ammonia World. Okay, let's go get that guy. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay. Yeah, Witchman's been he's been playing the game a long time too. White Buff is like been playing the game since it came out basically. So but Witchman, he's been around, man. It's not just an explorer. He knows what he's doing. I gotta say, it's a nice thing for me, especially as I fully admit I am not the most the greatest Elite Dangerous player ever. It's been really handy having so many good players around, though. Hanging out in the chat and just checking out everybody's channels and stuff has been very, very helpful. White Buff, sir, you have been immensely helpful on more than one occasion, so you are quite knowledgeable. Despite what everybody says about you, White Buff, you're all right. Just kidding, mate. Weird looking little plant. That's cool. Yeah, I like this first time I've been out with these, like, the upgraded probes or whatever, or they got the expanded, you know, scanning radius. Ooh, it's nice. Makes this much less of a pain in the ass. Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely. I'm not even sure I have the maximum whatever, you know what I mean? But it just, it's still handy. Definitely way better than it was. Especially when you get to those big class 2s. It's like, they're so big, but they're worth money. Pain in the butt. But it's fun. Because I don't really know I know a little bit about space, but I'm learning about the different stars and stuff. Like, I'm actually starting to be able to spot just, you know, one star from another and kind of know them and stuff. It's cool. By the time I get back from this trip, I should be a little more savvy. A little more space savvy. Oops. Okay. Nothing really interesting there, eh? I guess nobody's actually, like, mapped or done anything in any of this stuff, so. Oh, wow. Well, what the hell? Yeah, see, there you go. I've been on the fence about them because I find that they're kind of like the money or value to time ratio or work ratio just doesn't seem worth it. Like, they're worth money, but not for how much work they are. But, so I don't know. I've been kind of, you know, but I'm still not 100% sure, like, what I'm even supposed to be scanning. Like I said, I'm scheming things like this. If anytime I find somewhere where nothing's been, you know, discovered or scanned yet, I always go through and snag it all just for the hell of it. I said I'll probably this is a learning trip, right? My first time really out exploring, so I'll probably waste a whole ton of time, take twice as long as I'm supposed to. But then the next time I go out, I won't waste quite so much time. But yeah, it's been a good stream today, man. Everybody's stopping by, saying hi, man. It's been busy. Much appreciated. Oh, give me a break. I cut my engines completely. Come on. Loop of lame. Loop of lame. You don't touch class 1 through 3 giants, but the other gas giants you do. Okay. Even this, I only just recently kind of figured out, like, oh, hey, you can, like, just from the front, like, get the whole bloody planet most of the time. Realized what that little line meant and stuff, and I was like, oh, yeah, I get it. I think I'll probably get the whole thing here. Oh, not quite. Look at that. That'll do it. Yeah, I hope everybody's having a good day. Anybody wants to see the salamanders get fed there? It's exclamation mark feed me. Get a gross little worm for the salamanders. It's exclusive content you can't get anywhere else on Twitch. As far as I know, the only salamander cam. Oh, that's right on. Yeah, that's awesome. That's way better. Yeah. I'm still not like super sure of myself. So eventually though, I'll be, everything's getting faster and faster. I'm already scanning planets like twice as fast as I was before. I'd shoot one probe and I'd watch it, and okay, and then shoot another probe, watch it, like one probe at a time. Getting a little faster than that. So it's like anything else. I got a little routine down. That's kind of relaxing, man. Exploring is fun. I find all the space stuff interesting. I'm trying to use this little codex more too, and learn about the different types of stars and planets and all this kind of stuff. It's cool, man. Figured out what I didn't really understand what the rumored versus those three was it rumored versus confirmed versus something, you know what I mean? I get that now. It's a good way to start if you don't know what to do when you're exploring. That's one way to do it. Just go look at rumored stuff, try and find the rumored stuff, confirm it. But again, I didn't want to just go. I had a bad feeling that if I just took off, I'd get lost in the universe and never come back to the bubble, and I'd feel bad for leaving all the homies back in the bubble behind. So now we have a reason to go explore and come back. So there you go. We'll just be gone for a while. The buble. Must stay away from the buble. I'm amazed even among these little icy bodies, if you actually look at them, there can be quite a bit of variation from one to the other as far as even just how they look. This game is quite detailed. It's crazy. V-Power was talking about, what was that guy's name? I should figure that out. It was in the Discord, I think. But another streamer that's, he's an actual astronomer or whatever. So he like really gets into the science of the space and stuff, and I gotta check that out because that's cool. You would definitely come at this game from a different angle if you had all that, I think that'll work. Like I said, I'm still getting the feel for these probes. I don't know. They're so much bigger than I'm used to. Oh yeah, we're good. So you gonna be on streaming today, Witchman, or got any big plans for the day? Oops, where am I going here? But yeah, no, I definitely like this Explorer Anaconda though. It's really nice. And I said I kind of like I'm lazier than you are. I noticed you're willing to turn modules on and off and do things like that, and I'm just like, you guys see how I fumble around with all my menus? Come on. So I have as much jump range as I can possibly have while still being very lazy. Still pretty good, man. We're 76 light years of jump, something like that. It's not bad. I can live with that. I know I could get her up. Like I had it when at one point. The first version I did was up over 80, but it was just. Hey, get out of here, cat. No, pardon me. Sorry, just gonna make sure the cat's not gonna try and get into the salamander rooms. Slow down. No, loop of shame. No, bastard. Sometimes if you do little spirals, you can get you can slow down enough that you can, don't actually go right past it, but just make the distance as long as possible and hope you have time to slow down. But yes, and Mr. V-Power sounds like he's got his joystick there. I saw he had a picture set up in the Discord. He's got his new, not joystick, but flight stick, the T16, whatever it is there. So he's very excited. Definitely should add a sense of realism to the game. Yeah. I probably don't even actually need all those. I wonder if I can just get away with that. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Maybe not. Actually, maybe not. Weird. Oh, I see what I did there. Okay, that's interesting. Put one right on the line here, maybe. Boink. There we go. That'll do it. It's gotta do it. Please. Get the whole thing? Yeah, there we go. There we go. But that's awesome. It was good to see that, actually. I saw it in Gadget's channel. I didn't know you grabbed 20 subs. Damn. 20 gifted subs. Holy, good for you. But, man, he deserves it. He's a good dude. And I saw him getting, a nice call. I think it might have been the guy who gifted in the subs. Give him a compliment saying that, really, the guy really appreciates how, he goes out of his way to help new players. And he's just such a chill guy. Gadget's very chill. So well deserved. Definitely check out Sir Gadget. If you haven't checked out his stream, it's lots of fun. What else we got? Check out Witchman AM. We got JD Heliquin. We had Dream Squasher was in the channel. Definitely check out Dream Squasher. Christ. I could go on and on. Smoke Pit Gaming. Not sure if DJ Tag's still on. I saw DJ Tag was on earlier. You're looking for a little fire in your day. Some heat on the turntables. You got DJ Tag. You got DJ Cubed. Over at Ant FM. I often catch DJ Tags. Usually just been doing sets like when I'm getting off work and just getting home. So it's a good way to get the day started there. Get pumped up at coming from work 6 in the morning all groggy. And DJ Cube is it's a cool guy, math teacher by day, DJ by night. Probably not too many of those kicking around. Shout out to some of the new follows: Space Gamer, Mini Mech, Smoke Pit Gaming mentioned, Killer Smile Art, and we are probably within the next, well, I don't know, I'm not sure what's going to come first. Probably within the next couple of weeks we're going to hit that affiliate mark, and we're creeping our way up to 100 followers here pretty quick too. So we only just broke 50. Good Lord. And these probably, I say, even though they're not discovered, it's probably still not really worth scanning them, even with the bonuses and everything. But this whole system is undiscovered, so I should get this undiscovered system and unmapped system and all that too. I don't know if that adds up or not. 50 followers? Yeah, man. Yeah, we're up at, we just broke 50, like a few days ago. We're up at 59 now. It's been crazy. And we're creeping up on the affiliate mark. We got to get our average viewers up a little bit, but I guess I spent too much time streaming to myself back when I first started there. 7-hour streams talking to myself. But it's coming, man. Yeah, it's cool. I never thought I'd break 10 followers. Shocking, but it's a good time. I said it's like I do in video games, man. Just keep dropping those challenges in front of me. I'll just keep banging them off there, Twitch. Kind of makes Twitch feel like a video game. It's weird. It's like the game of Twitch. Yeah. You know it. You know how it works, man. Yeah, I'm like, it's, what is it? Average of 3 viewers, and I'm like 2.56 or something. And it's going up by like 0.01 every day. Slowly creeping its way up there. So yeah. But that's all. Honestly, man, I'm shocked. Like, if it never went even further than this. I really just started streaming for networking, because I'd taken so much time off gaming, 2 years off gaming, and I didn't know anybody more and stuff, and and I tend to talk to myself while I play games all the time anyways, so, and it's all worked out really well, man. It's been really cool. Found what I was looking for, which was cool people to learn about video games from and hang out with, chat with, stuff, and game with, and found even more than that, so it's been really good. 7 probes, eh? Which man? You were, I wish I had almost 400. Oh, rough, eh? Yeah, so I think Sir Gadget has a similar thing too, where I think this is not his first round, Not his first round with the stream, so. I mean, even me, I started on YouTube. I didn't get very far. I did like about a week or 2 on YouTube, and then someone told me like I shouldn't waste my time over there. I should get over on Twitch. And definitely found a better scene over here. YouTube wasn't bad, but it was just like, it was only like, here it's like every person who comes in is really only coming in because they are interested in whatever game you're playing or whatever. YouTube, I was getting guys, I mean, they'd be like, you're playing video games? Lame. So you're like, well, what are you here for? But it's YouTube, I guess. It's like, it does all kinds of stuff, right? Like, yeah. But one in 5 people that stopped in was actually interested in what you were doing. It was different. No, I guess I didn't need the other probe. Yeah. That being said, I got the YouTube channel with some silly stuff, reaction videos and stupid things like that I do over there, so definitely worth checking out. It's all broken up in little playlists and stuff, so it's pretty easy to navigate. I haven't done a reaction in a while. I got a new one I want to do actually because that guy from Zaumat Animations has a new completed animation thing I want to see. Fucking awesome, man. Did these like you can see I got reaction videos on the YouTube of like he did this video. It's like King Kong versus Godzilla. It's this animated thing. And it's so awesome. And then he did another one that was One Punch Man versus Hulk. If you ever seen that, it's like oh my god, it's so epic. And he just finished another one, which is Guile versus the Winter Soldier. Damn. And he does all this stuff himself off like Patreon and, you know, donations and stuff. I threw him a couple. I got no money, and even I threw this guy a couple bucks on Patreon just because I was like, damn, this guy's got, you know. So, yeah. But I got my Beauty of Nature series where I find the most disgusting things I can find out of, like, nature documentaries, and then we do reactions to them. Yeah, those are fun. Gotta get back to doing some of those. I'm not sure too. I gotta figure out the rules. Like, cause I can do some of that on Twitch, I suppose. Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. Dirt. Yeah, I'm like the slowest fucking explorer. Slowly butts my way along. Dun, dun. Well, you know, we were getting to that time too where we're gonna have to shut down here pretty soon. I think I'll finish scanning this system and then I'm gonna have to move on, but we will see. Perhaps there's someone we can raid. Anybody in chat got somebody they want to get raided? Anybody who's actually check see anybody on right now? In the chat, anybody streaming? Anyone get raided? We were doing raid hopping the other day, or a gadget. I was getting off and just got raided by Gadget just as I was getting off. So I just took all his guy raiders and we all just went and raided some other guy. Look at this raid hop. Raid hopping. But while we're flying out, let's take a look. Let's see who's on here. It's cracking. What's cracking? Who else is around? Nick Lambert. I don't know Nick Lambert. That's his stream title is Nick Lambert? Let's do it. Ah, look, I see. Ah, Nick Lambert. Here we go. Do him, you know, again, I like because there's some smaller guys that hang out in the channel too, though. I just want to see. I'm trying to support some of the smaller guys. Hey, you know what? I think I know who we're going to go with. I definitely going to check out Nick Lambert because I didn't even know about his stream, but I see it now on the thing there. That's the other thing. I pick up new good streams to go check out all the time, man. It's awesome. So I appreciate that. But I think we're going to try and we're going to go raid our friend Smoke Pit Gaming. Also playing Elite Dangerous here. Throw him some love. I guess these plants are not really anything. It's not the end of the world if I bounce out because I'm actually like right out of time here. Didn't realize what time it was. Dope. It's like my 7th loop of shame here of the night. It's going good. Proud of myself. Good job. Pats on the back all around. Way to go, G. Master pilot. Always on point. Alright, we'll scan. This will be the last. We'll scan this. This will be the last plan for the night. Then we're going to raid somebody. We're going to go raid. Raid! But I very much appreciate everybody hanging out today, coming and stopping and saying hi, man. Which man, it's always good to see you, buddy. If you're on today, I'll come swing by. Said I'm going to be doing chores and stuff all day and watching. Give me a break. What the hell? I was barely moving. Freaking thing. Yeah, I'm trying to stick to this. I said I feel weird raiding guys I don't know. Just raiding some channel. I'm just I don't even know the guy. I'm just like, ah. But I guess that's kind of the point. Or part of the point of raids is that's a way to get to know you, meet new people and stuff. I don't know. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, we seem to chat a lot, but we never see not always in stream. It seems like. Yeah. It was a busy one today too. Like pretty much all the regulars stopped by, and a few of the newer people and stuff. It was good. It was a good one. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but again, this Saturday, Sir Gadget is taking me to stream school on his channel. He's got a list of questions he is going to help me answer, and we're going to try and spruce up the stream a bit. He's got all the little bells and whistles. If you go watch the stream, man, it's funny. Cracks me up. I love when he does like a little hand crank thing, and then acts like in his little picture in the corner slowly cranks down. It's really stupid. It's fun. It's silly, but it's fun. Cracks me up. And he's just a hell of a nice guy. Very helpful. He will literally, like, I've already watched that guy. Like, if people come to him with weird little things, and he'll spend like days researching stuff for guys that he's just met. Like he's a really nice guy. Probably though because he has his interest himself, right? So it's a good way to challenge himself and learn new stuff. There we go. Oh yeah. All right, here we go. It's raiding time. It is raiding time, baby. There's no escape. We're coming. There's no escape. We're coming. I don't know why I get all violent when I raid. All right. Commander Orange Phoenix. Oh, right on. I have, I believe I've seen Orange Phoenix's stream before. I think I know the name. There's so many. Elite's crazy, man. It's such a big community, and there's so many good streamers. Like so many people there, and just in general, people are so friendly, And even I said they were, talking. Sir Gadget got ganked by a pilot named Commander Leela, someone White Buff actually used to fly with, I guess. And but they said, but the guy actually was quite nice about it. Actually, like it's almost in a weird way. It's almost like an honor. So there you go. Another Scotsman, right on. I love listening to them on the stream just for the accent. It's awesome. Okay, here we go. Smoke pit, we're coming. Jeez. Smoke pit gaming, there he is. And he's playing Elite, perfect. Rating in, what is it? Yeah, there we go. Rating in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fucking raid. And that's my cutie on the stream. So yeah, peace out, everybody. Much fun.